Okay, we got the audio fixed. Had to update my software for my audio, so it was kind of bugged, but we're good now. Should be good for the game audio 2. Yup. What is up, everybody? Welcome back. What up, Silurist? Okay, so we made it to this vault in a hotel. Very nice vault. Apparently, there's been a murder.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues. And when you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Okay. Okay, let's actually try to do this. Blood. What is that, like? Is that like oil? Or is that paint? Oh! 30% of the target's damage and energy resistance. Okay, so we found the murder weapon. It was this baseball bat. Okay. There's a red paint can over here, which I guess is this blood. Yeah, because look at it on the carpet. It looks different. Huh. What are my findings? Hmm. Murder, I should... Yeah, with the dialogue off, I don't really know what I'm finding.
I guess someone wasn't a fan of robo-brains. At least not this one.
Oh, there, I can see it's like cracked open. And it's broken. He was hit over the head with a baseball bat, and the baseball bat was over there. But this is red paint, though. This isn't like blood. This chair was knocked over, if that matters. Okay.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
That's not blood around the body, that's red paint.
Mr. Santiago would definitely have red paint, but surely he wouldn't have... Would he? This is just terrible, Detective. Was there anything else?
So are all of your residents robots?
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
So he was the guy who built this vault. That's interesting. I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Hmm. I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Nope.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Okay, so we know how he died. Baseball bat. Face. Shattered the brain thing. Okay. I hear talking over here. These are all the residents are?
200 years of life and then poof, gone. Tragedy. Regularity.
Okay.
I have not felt this inspired since that time security spent or
What? Hey. Hey, you.
well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
I don't know. You know, can we just talk about the murder?
There will be plenty of time for that. We have more important matters to attend to. Come with me.
Where are we going?
Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
Kind of looks like a face. Like, yeah, I can actually see a face in that. I'm not gonna lie.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way.
Sure, man. Whatever you say.
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the bomb. The war.
Oh, what a very literal interpretation. I asked what he communicated, not what the shapes on the canvas were. We must ascend.
Oh, I like this
I
one.
would up this one. And please be honest. For art without honesty is just politics.
I love this one. It's a cat. It's cute.
Yes, it certainly is cute, isn't it? Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man,
Where are we going? What the? Why did we just make a loop? What the? What are you doing?
Hello, detective. Here to broaden your mind through artistic inspiration.
Was I supposed to stop following you? Like, what are your thoughts on the murder, huh?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were they arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
You just gonna say the same thing?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana.
Yeah.
She and Ez.
Okay. I found some red paint though. You know anything about that?
No, actually. Ezra borrowed my last can and now I can't find it.
Sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why's that?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
Or are you still in love with Gilda?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? Is there someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor?
Okay.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
I suppose we should talk to these other people. Oh.
Hello,
Hello?
Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr.
Bomb
Whiskers
could go off in this
died
place and
last
no
month.
one would be the wiser.
This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun,
Whatever.
dear.
I'm going to the lab.
Hey.
Hello, Detective. Did you need something?
So, Mr. Burt, Mr. Riggs, tell me about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm a scientist. You've probably met my wife, Juliana, already. I'm not sure what else to say, really. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
So, what do you research?
Well, I was one of the leads on the team that created the first robo-brains, the precursors to our model. Most people don't find it all that interesting, and I'd rather not bore you. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
No, tell me more about the research.
Oh, wonderful. No one else here really wants to talk about it. Functionally, this model is more or less the same as the previous versions I worked on, but without the neural inhibitor and the reconditioning. The voice modulator seems to have some minor issues interfacing with the neural matrix, which can add some moodiness. But but that's easily solved with regular tune-ups. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
So I'm sure you've heard about the murder. What do you think?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh,
Oh
was
yeah,
there
I
something
found some.
else, Detective?
Um, I was told that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found. Know anything about that?
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Hmm. Tell me about this voice modulator.
That's what allows us to recreate our original voices. They can mimic any normal human voice, actually. I've speculated for some time that the issues we had with our recruited subjects is due to the brain attempting to preserve a sense of self. Maintaining our original voices helps reinforce the neural network, sort of like playing music for an Alzheimer patient. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Hmm. No.
Very well, I'll just get back to my work then.
Okay. So if they can mimic voices, maybe that wasn't the person that they heard arguing. You know? God, this place is. Hello.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I did actually, but I want to hear about you first.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
Okay. Well, about that murderer.
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I see. You're one of those people. Oh, I heard you had a big fight with Ezra before he died. You want to talk about that?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
Hmm. What's with all the stuff in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
I see. Okay. You have fun.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Who else do I have to talk to? Finley. The atrium. Oh. Why is this room so nasty? Showers. Hello. What the? A beach in here? This isn't a beach, it's a bathtub.
You
Okay.
think anyone actually felt like they were at the beach in here?
That's what I'm saying.
Hello, Detective.
What?
Did you need something? Looking for a gift to bring back to that special someone?
Do you have any thoughts on the murder?
I'm afraid not, Detective. Perhaps you'd better speak with Maxwell for that. Need to restock on hunting or fishing supplies?
What have you got?
Keepsakes, hunting equipment, and a variety of small personal items. Forgot a personal item at home.
Sure, let's look.
Something for everyone.
Jeez. That's not a real note. Okay. Hello. This looks important.
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you.
Oh.
You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this
They're
dark
definitely
city behind.
reenacting
We
something.
can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is...
Yeah.
Then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God. Why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Ugh, fine. I'm going to the beach.
Hello, ma'am.
Well now, if it isn't the brave detective. I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far, far too long.
Thanks.
Surely you'd prefer to hear some tales from my storied acting career rather than talk about some dreadful murder.
Yeah, I mean, your acting's pretty good, I guess.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
No, not really. But I do have questions.
Sure, darling. What did you need?
Tell me about yourself. Not about your stories, but about you.
My favorite subject. Simply put, darling, I'm the greatest actress in the world. When this international scuffle blows over, I shall return to the silver screen and lead the world to a new golden age of cinema. Did you need something else?
Well, I found Kenneth's baseball bat at the murder scene. You have any idea how it got there?
I don't know, detective. I can't really imagine Keith killing Ezra.
Oh, Keith.
Did you need something else?
So I've gotten the impression that you and Santiago are more than just friends.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were rehearsing. Gotta stay sharp if we're going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
Yeah, apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. You happen to hear any of it?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, detective. She had apparently gone to the overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
The overseer's office, huh? Alright.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
Hello, detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Do you have any thoughts on the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
Oh, if that's the case, then why was your baseball bat there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Okay. I see.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Fence Buster, baseball bat used by the award-winning actor Keith McKinney. And swing for the fence. That's where the baseball bat was. Thing, okay.
Protect and serve.
Dolls. A pirate hat. Shovel. Shovel was used to break ground for the Cardozo Medical Research Center in Venezuela. Funding and management of the construction was overseen by Mr. Ezra Parker. Pygmy skulls from the tribe Congo, presented to Ezra Parker, and thanks for saving the tribe from a man-eating tiger. Crystal decanter. And to Dame Petra Horvath at her engagement party. She died in a tragic car accident a month before she and Mr. Parker were to be wed. A pocket watch to Mr. Parker. He was selected for the top 10 upcoming venture capitalists. Mr. Parker prevented the assassination by diving between him and the shooter. Silver locket kept in his breast pocket deflected the bullet and saved his life. This guy was a beast. Why would somebody want to murder this guy? He seems to have done a lot of good. Oh, hello. Ah, the Overseer's key. Okay. Nice. Now let's go to the Overseer's office. See what was in there that made it so awful. Ew. Hydroponics. Hello. Okay. Okay, we were through all there. It's got to be that door over there. Yep, here we go. Oh, and Nick was already through somehow. Oh. The Overseer is quite dead. And tats. Okay, yeah, this place is pretty, destroyed. Nick's just taking a seat. Nothing in there. Overseer is very dead. Let's peek at the terminal. Overseer instructions. Vault 118 is designed to test the social interactions between the working class and the ultra-wealthy when under confined conditions. Working in conjunction with staff from the Cliff's Edge Hotel. This vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. On beginning the test, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the vault. Okay. Operations Protocol Manager. Prior to experiment activation, Vault 118 shall function as an ultra-elite hotel to attract test subjects of appropriate wealth and status. This shall be operated as clandestine area of the hotel to ensure that individuals drawn to privilege and exclusivity are present. Upon activation notice from Vault Tech, the secondary wing of the vault shall be made open to the public and selected from the local working class population. These subjects are to be taken through the exclusive areas of the vault on entry, but thereafter confined to cramped second wing. Once residents have been admitted, the vault is to be sealed until test results can be determined. Preferential treatment. This group subject, Group A, Ultra Elite, subject not to number more than 10, shall have their every desire tended to by robotic staff to the extent that is possible. They are considered to be above all legal restrictions when interacting with Test Group B. Wow, that's fricked. Test Group B working class. This subject group should begin numbering 300. Jesus. And shall be restricted to second wing of the vault. Measures should be taken to ensure that living conditions are uncomfortable and cramped. Food and other rations are to be extremely limited, and any breach of rules are to be judged by Test Group A and enacted by robotic staff members. Staff duties and security. Due to the potential for extreme social interactions, Vault-Tec staff shall be restricted to overseer and key research members. All other security, services, and maintenance positions shall be filled by robotic staff to ensure safety and test compliance. Overseer's log. Change of testing parameters. This is completely unheard of. One of the subjects from testing group A is apparently a researcher for General Atomics on some sort of advanced robotics program. He and his wife have convinced the other members of group A that with the international situation becoming tense once again, their best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains inserted into these robots. And they're doing this voluntarily. It's absolutely insane. I've tried to convince my superiors that this will completely discount the test results, but they seemed more intrigued by the idea than appalled. The door won't open. We received the activation notice from Vault-Tec to begin the test, despite the second wing still being incomplete. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test Group B, the system informed me that I had been locked out. Someone from Test Group A seems to have overridden the system to prevent admittance from the local population of the island. They've been pounding on the door for days, and there's nothing I can do. I can't take this. Oh god, it's been weeks now, and I realized today that I've become the test subject. Instead of testing the social interactions between the locals and the group of rich a-holes, it's just me trapped in here with them. They're gonna live forever, and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. I can't take it. That's terrible.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Oh. So Juliana Riggs, huh? Juliana Riggs, and the original investigator detective that they hired was supposed to be here for embezzlement. Wait, what is this? Classroom. Oh, hello. Okay. Hey, Riggs. Nope, you're... Who's Riggs? Where's their, like... Oh, it's probably through here. No, I think it's on the other side. Over here somewhere. Santiago. Empty room. It goes out to the beach. Oh, right through here. Hey, do you know anything?
Hello, Detective.
Hello.
Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
So, found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Really? What are your thoughts again on the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Good luck,
Okay. Not a chair there, Nick. What are you sitting on? Anything around here that I could, get some more information on you? You guys don't have, like, terminals or nothing.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I actually don't know who it could be.
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
Hey, you.
Hello again, Detective.
Help me out here.
Was there anything else? I'll be...
I kind of just have to accuse somebody at this point. I don't think I'm gonna find much else. Hey, man.
Hello again. Did you need something?
Have you noticed Juliana acting strange?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there? Very well, I'll just get back.
No help. You.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
No.
Okay.
Go to the beach, talk to that lady. We have to talk to people who we can't accuse. Because they will actually, like, give us information. Let's go to the beach.
Hello again, Detective. Here for my acting stories, I assume.
No. I had questions.
Sure, darling. What did you need?
Can't really ask her much of anything.
I'll be your...
I really have no options other than accusing somebody at this point.
Hello, Detective. Here to broaden your mind through artistic inspiration?
I think you should explain why you keep going back to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, Detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
What are your thoughts on the murder again?
The person person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently.
Okay. Okay, so I think it is Juliana Riggs. Let's review the facts. This guy died, and he's like the creator of the vault and was like a good guy, apparently. And then apparently she went up to the overseer's office and found something she didn't like and got into a big argument with him. Then I guess she killed him with Keith's bat for some reason, and then used the paint because he was embezzling money from her and the other investors.
Protect and serve.
I really feel like that's the only thing that makes sense, because like, why would the painter kill him and then just put blood around for no reason, like, or like red paint, like I guess for an art thing, but that doesn't really, like, I don't know, I really don't see him just doing that just to do that. And then the actor guy, he had almost no motive to him. Like, oh. So I feel like it could be the painter dude, but I don't think it's him just because his bat was found. That's really stupid. And I don't think it's the painter just because his paint was used. I feel like those are just way too obvious and like dumb. So I think it's this lady who found that he was embezzling money. Hey, you. Come out of there. What are you doing back there? She's hiding because she knows I know. Oh my god, so many dead pets. Missy, Sir Caddington, Mr. Purrs, Pepper 1 and 2, Missy 2, and Missy 4.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Maybe you can give me a reason it wouldn't be you.
I'm sick all the time, Detective. I don't have the strength to do such a thing.
That gives me more reason to think that it's you, bro. Ezra was embezzling money from you. So that's why you killed him and tried to frame Kenneth.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer.
What the flip?
Well, had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away.
What?
I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Ezra?
Well, congratulations on catching up, Detective.
You're using the voice modulator thing.
I've been masquerading as Juliana.
Then who's
for
really
some
dead?
time now.
What's it going to be?
Juliana's really dead?
Join me in getting rich, or die defending some outdated ideals?
Wait, what do you mean join you in getting rich? Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape.
Well, how is this going to go down?
Okay. Will I get a cut? What am I getting out of this if I let you go?
Not a chance, Detective. I've invested far too much time into this. If I'm leaving, I'm taking everything with me.
Well, how is this going to go down?
Well, in that case, no.
Then let us end this.
Don't underestimate us again. Do something for you? Anything I can help with? It's nice to feel like we're really making a difference out here.
I guess so.
Got it.
Hey, man.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
I mean, does it matter?
Yes, of course it matters. The man was a murderer. We need to know if he is still at large.
Well, he attacked me. But you're good now. You know?
Here you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Let's go. Oh, pre-war money. Okay. Wow. Awesome. What everybody else thinks.
Ooh, something sounded exciting, Detective. Ooh, something sounded exciting, Detective.
What about you? What'd you think?
What was all that about, Detective? What was all
Okay,
that about,
I can't actually talk to any of them. Was not expecting that though. That was quite the twist.
What was all that commotion?
Is that all they're gonna say?
Is everyone all right?
Alright. I'm out of here then.
Sir?
Okay. And they're back to being the most forgettable NPCs imaginable. That was cool. Quite enjoyed that, honestly. It's a long elevator ride. He's a good boy. Look at him. So handsome. Alright. Now I guess we can continue the main thing a little bit. Or we could help these people at Far Harbor. But honestly, I have no connection to Far Harbor, like at all. Over here. A sound? I think that's just you. I didn't change anything. I still sound. Do 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 do.
Adam, keep you.
Yes, I am talking. Yeah, I guess we could finish the main thing. I'm either siding fully with the cultists or I'm murdering them all. I don't know who else I would side with at that point, though.
Awful lot of rads around. We should get out of here.
You miss memory yet? I feel like we should save that. We'll save that. We'll go back to Far Harbor and we'll help these people out a little bit. At least get their quests. See what they want from me. Connected, still no sound. I don't know why. I didn't do anything. Get the power tools. Canadian. Cassie Dalton. Who else needs help? So we'll just go back to Far Harbor and see who else needs help. There definitely should be sound. Maybe you're right, though. Maybe there isn't. There's no sound for anything?
I'm glad you're helping me.
Why is there no sound? What is happening? What could have possibly changed that there's suddenly no sound? And how long has there not been sound? It literally shows that there's sound.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
It literally shows that there's that nothing is going on. I don't understand. Alright, well I think that's a good place to end the stream then, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's better now? Is it better now? I think it was just you, I don't... Because it literally, nothing has changed on my end. It's been saying the sound's been fine the whole time. Let's see what these people need help with at Far Harbor. And then we can end. How is the sound, by the way? Should I turn myself up, or is the game too loud, or is it too quiet, or what? Okay, who needs my help?
Food in front.
Somebody up there.
Dock
You
in
need
back.
work? Talk with the
bait
Mariner.
shop.
Lord knows she's always carrying on about something.
Hey. Oh my god. Get up. So slow.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you if you're up for it. Besides,
Okay.
I know you're tougher than you look.
What do you need help with?
We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us.
And he hasn't come back or
afraid
something?
Might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
Okay. How do those fog condensers work?
Well, I'm no engineer, but the way it was explained to me, each fog condenser pulls in the air around it and then condenses it into liquid. The point being, the fog doesn't get past them. They make a barrier that protects the town. No fog means that all the nasty things living in it stay in it. They don't venture out too often. The fog's their home, I guess. The fog condensers eat up a lot of power, but we've got a wind farm that takes care of that. As long as the turbines stay charged, we stay safe.
Okay. Am I gonna need tools to make repairs or what?
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced, but Howard took the only spares we had. Either way, you're gonna have to find him first.
Okay. Well, I'm no mechanic, so no promises, but...
It's not a complicated repair, just installing some replacement components. Believe me, if Howard can do it, anyone can. All that I ask is that you hurry. I don't have to tell you how important our water supply is.
Okay. Sounds good. And then who else needs my help around here? Anyone? Search for Howard. Power tools, feral ghouls. Howard. Okay, we'll probably do that stuff next time. I think we're at a pretty good place to end it. It was like a murder mystery stream. That was a really good mission though. I liked that like murder mystery thing. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate the support. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you guys again next time. And yeah, I'll see you all later.